stream. Just playing a little Onirism and my other favorite game, No Straight Roads, for a little bit. Not tired, so I'm gonna try to get tired and go to bed by 6. To finish updating, there's a new update. They added a new map, some other stuff. So check it out. Also, Muse Dash got updated. Bought some other games to play, so I'll be playing some newer stuff on the weekend. Try out Sea of Solitude and Unravel. And Control, I'm not gonna play it till I get my new video card. Muse Dash. What did Happy Time. Try this out. Try out 3 things. See how this goes. Try Onirism first, then we'll try Muse Dash. We'll jump into No Straight Roads. Oh man. At least the weather's been really nice this week. Weather's starting to cool a little bit. I'm hoping by October it gets really nice and cool so I can go back to my normal streaming schedule. Also, by next week, hopefully, I don't have to work 6 days anymore because that's draining me mentally. Just go to work and then you're just like, ugh, I just want to sleep. So, sorry for not streaming as much. I just haven't had the energy to do it. I've been focusing more on my weight loss. I'm still losing weight. I've already lost 40 pounds. Still got another 90 to go. I'm hoping by the time I hit 42, I'll be at my ideal weight. I'm really trying to lose this weight pretty rapidly. Alright. See what the update's about. They added like a new stealth mechanic. And they added a new versus mode. See how this plays. I mean, it's not a huge update. It's just a small update. But I'm curious. they also redid the flamethrower. I never could figure out how to change the goddamn. Oh, she has a crouch. She can crouch now. That's good. Probably just doing it wrong. Use that. Crouch. Circle. Triangle. Square makes you cycle through weapons. Triangle makes you. Square makes you use weapons. What's up, you Bankster? How you doing, man? Just trying out the new Onirism update. They added some new stuff. I like they added a stealth mechanic. So now she can duck. They also changed the flamethrower. I guess the properties are different now. They also changed the graphics of 2 of the areas in the game. Oh, nice. You got a new job? Good. Happy for you. Nice. back to the previous area. I gotta find it. Oh, that's cool. I mean, it's better than nothing.
I'm out of ammo.
That's good for you. I'm happy for you. I'm sure you miss working. Too much free time gets annoying after a while.
You're going to pick me? Oh my gosh!
Thanks for the guessing somebody hosted me. Thanks, Bursky. Actually, it's been pretty nice in Cali right now. Yeah, died. Let me try to get to one of the new areas. I want to see the graphics overhaul if they did.
What a bore.
Said they completely redid the volcano level. It's all new. I saw the pictures like, oh crap, it looks good.
Hands off!
Yeah, weather's actually been pretty nice lately. This week's been really nice. mid 80s, low 80s.
Huh.
Yesterday was nice. Alright, let's see the new area. See how much they. Man, that looks. Wow, that looks different. Man, you should like see before and after pictures. Holy shit, that looks different.
Huh.
Wow, that looks good. Yeah, lava effects and everything. Holy crap. Yeah, I swear, it doesn't even look like the same zone anymore.
Huh. Huh.
Really beautiful. Yeah, I like the changes. These look nice. Makes the area
I
look a
could
lot
beat
more
you in
natural.
my sleep. I'm out of ammo. Weakling. Hi-ya. Ha. Ow.
You can just see like the heat effects. It looks really cool.
Ha.
I think they said they changed this area and they changed another area. I forget what the other one was. Which one was it they changed? Ah, there's the stealth mechanic. So when you're ducking now, you can guess as long as enemies don't know you're present, you can sneak up on them.
Oh. Ha.
It's pretty cool. So they keep adding new shit to this game. Like, God, these guys are so ambitious. They just keep adding more and more and more. It's just really impressive. The amount of love that they put into this game.
Ha.
This is why I keep supporting it. One thing they need to implement though is a map. That's one thing I don't like too much. There's no map in this game. Getting lost is very easy.
Ha.
What else did they change? Harbor, no. Sky maybe? Looks the same. Let's see if the swamp village is different. I'm trying to see. I forgot. Let me look at the notes. Give me 1 second. So they changed. I don't even think they said they put it on here. That's good. It's on my Twitter. Okay. Let's see. change. Yeah, they gave her the double golden 007 outfit. Oh, I want that. Shaken and not stirred. Awesome. Damn. Yeah. Okay, it was just that one level. It's just the volcano. They changed. So they get a new survival map, two new costumes, the stealth mechanic, and the two new guns, the flamethrower. Okay, so now they go through all targets. That's really useful. Good. Okay, so it's just the one level. So basically, gotta collect these. To the Pinewood shops to vid the stealth. Pinewood. It's in Pinewood. I want to see that. I must see the Pinewood shop. I need to. I must have it. No, that's cool, Evancster. No worries. I understand. You don't have very fast internet. Pinewood. Isn't that where we were? It was here. So this is where you buy the 007 outfit. Shaken, not stirred. That's pretty cool. So, costumes. 500. Oh man, you're gonna make me have to farm it. I want to see it though. I want to see the costume.
Down below.
I want to farm the money. God damn it. I want to see it.
You're gonna get it now.
have one. It does have a PvP one. It's gonna have like a 8-player PvP. It's gonna have online. It has a racing game mode. It has a team. I think it's team deathmatch. All for one. It's got a lot of shit, dude. This game is gonna be huge when it's finished. It's only gonna cost $20. That's what's crazy. Like, the amount you pay for this game is ridiculous for how much shit you get. It's like, I love the developers so much because they're so passionate about the work. They put so much hard work into this game. And it really shows. This game's only maybe 40% done. Maybe 50 tops. Still got a ways to go. I think they say it's going to be at least 2 more years in development. Maybe longer because of COVID. track and see if I can check out the stealth level, see how that works. Shaken or unstirred?
Huh. Huh.
Just trying to see how it works. So I think once they catch you, you can't hide again.
Better look next time.
This game's called Onirism in Africa. It's a... The best way to describe it, it's like a cute 'em up. It's a cute 'em up Doom. It plays like a third person Doom, but it's a cute version of Doom.
Huh.
It's a really cute game. It's got a lot of charm. This is probably one of my... I've been following this game for like 2-3 years already. Like since 2017 I found it.
Huh.
And I've been really... This is probably one of my biggest games I'm looking forward to for the finished product. It's a work of love. It's not perfect, you know, it does have problems. But I like the game itself is just really damn good. It's got a lot of potential to be a great game. I can't wait till it's finished.
Huh.
Whee! Oh, it's kind of low right now. I'm kind of far. I'm sitting kind of far from the mic. Sorry. Glitcheye? I don't even know what that is. It's a mobile game? Yeah, I don't... That's one thing, I am not a big fan of mobile. I want this one.
Ha!
Mobile games just don't do it for me. A lot of times they're just really lacking in substance. Oh, it's Devolver. Nice. Devolver's a good company. I like Devolver. Devolver makes some pretty damn good. They publish some pretty damn good games. Like, I think they're one of the better developers, publishers out there, in my opinion. They come up with some really bizarre games. And they're the ones that did, they're the ones that did, Fall Guys. I think that's gonna put them on the map. That game is gonna make Devolver get attention. But they do have some other good games other than Fall Guys. Let's buy the costume. We're gonna go mustard. Yeah, James Bond, bitch. I'm James Bond. She's so cute. That is so cute. I like that costume. It looks nice on her. There's so many costumes in this game. That's what's great about it. So many cute costumes to collect. She has like other games too. I know the one I don't have the Sub-Zero costume. She can dress up as Sub-Zero. Gotta love the Doom Slayer. could dress up as the Cutie Slayer. I was like, oh my god, she has the Doom Slayer as a cute outfit. I was like, oh my god, that looks so cool. Cutie Doom. It's like, I am the Doom Slayer, I bring the pain. It looks so fucking great. Oh man. That's too cute. Like, just a cute version of Doom. It's just awesome. I bring you love and pain. Oh man, she's just awesome. Just gotta keep these awesome costumes coming. I don't even have a fraction of them. I just got some of them. That's probably one of my favorite. I love the lunar mage. That looks really nice. Mermaids, Chucky, good guys doll. Just a little lieutenant. Just just the amount of costumes. Doom Slayer costume with Darth Vader breathing. Yeah, it's just awesome. Like I said, this game is really special. I love all the shit you can do in it. It's such a great game. Never get to. There's just something about this game that just keeps me coming back to it. It's all the cute things you can find, and it's just a fun game.
Now let's liven up your look.
Whoops, sorry about that. Lost full screen there for a sec. 1 sec. I think the stream went out. Hold on. Game freaked the fuck out for some reason. Yeah, but like I said, I like the little changes. Oh, so yeah, they do see you, see? So if you sneak... Okay, so they won't detect you if you're sneaking. So if you're walking, they'll detect you if you're in plain sight. That's kind of neat. So if you want to... Okay, so the bar at the top fills up when they notice you, and if it fills all the way to max, everybody knows you're there. Yeah, it's that bar right there. Okay, I get it. I get how it works. So it'll start beeping really loud, and then boom, and then you're just exposed. So if you want to play it stealthily, you can. These guys are fucking blind. Yeah, there we go. So when you're in detective state, you can't get away. You pretty much have to fight. That's cool. I like that. So if you want to play it that's pretty cool. Little neat feature. The communist. Alright, so that's the only thing new that they added was a new map. So I want to check out the map they added. They added a new, I think, versus map. Survival map? Let's see. Just wanted to save. I think that's what they added in this update. It was a survival map. Yeah, survival dam. They added that. That's yeah. It's gonna have it has co-op for 2 players if you want to play with 2 people. So you both play as a different Carol. And it's gonna have versus, which is gonna have.
Versus.
It's gonna have 8 modes. versus. This hasn't been focused on yet. And it's gonna have.
Choose your character.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17, 21, 24, 27 characters will be playable in the versus mode. 4 players with screen. Or 4-player online. So the fact that it's got, like I said, this much shit in the game. I can't wait for the finished product. It's gonna have a lot of shit. No Straight Roads is amazing. That is an amazing game. I'll be playing that next after this. Well,
Versus.
I'll check it out after I do the update with what do you call it? Muse-Dash. Muse-Dash had another update too. Yeah. No Straight Roads is a fucking amazing. Another highly recommended game. Try to survive. US map. The dam. Let's see what this one's about. Oh, I played a lumberjack outfit. Awesome. Yeah. So I can't grab this. Can I not grab this? Okay, for some reason I can't grab the guns. Is it glitched?
Made you look.
Maybe it needs to unlock them. Maybe could be glitched. Had to happen before I can't grab the guns.
Ugh,
Now that they're
ruining everything.
glitched.
I never said I played fair. Hey, stop. Hey, get off.
Don't get back into that corner. Holy shit.
I never said I played
Fuck
fair.
if you get back in that corner. Do not do that. Oh, they changed this to water.
Hey, hands off.
That's not good. Don't go in here either. This is all water. Shit hurts you. so many of those like, you have no
Wanna play?
Yeah, this one's hard. Oh man. There's just nowhere to stand. It's like, holy crap, they just keep coming at you. Probably have to stand on the higher ground. That's probably the only way to really be safe. Shooting from above. No Straight Roads is a music game. It's a music action game. This was fun. That update's cool. So that's all the update I have to offer, was just to go shoot things, but it looked cool. Enjoyable. I enjoyed it. It's alright. It's alright. It was pretty good. Alright, so let's try out the next update for Muse Dash, and then we'll go to No Straight Roads. Load? Something happened? Why can't Steam crashed or something? Can't load it. Come on. I think when I did that full screen thing, it flipped the fuck out. There we go. That was cool. Sneaky. Alright, let's try out Muse Dash. They added They added a new song pack. Check this, see how that is. Yeah, I don't cover my desktop with icons. I just don't do that shit. It's a mess.
Pero, pero, ¿qué me? 新しいさ愛の扉その先へずっと響く
Ooh. Okay. This sounds super Japanese.
Music. Ready? Go! Full combo.
I think it's a. It might be Chinese. I'm not 100% sure. I think it is. I think it is a Chinese company. It's definitely one of the best music games on the market. I like it a lot. I love the pay model, and the game itself is really good. Like this is how rhythm games should be. This pay model, where you just pay like $30 and you just get. Oh, I mash really fast, dude. I'm just using my thumbs, dude. I'm not even using all my fingers. I mash really fast. It's called playing games a lot. That's an interesting one.
Music. Ready? Go!
That's what makes the game so great. It's the music's so catchy. Like, I like a lot of the music in this game. There's some songs I don't like. They've released some bad packs. But man, the last couple packs have been really damn good. I think the one before this, I really liked the pack. I was like 60% of the songs I liked. And then there's some packs where it's like, yeah, I like one song. And it's like, that's kind of disappointing when that happens. But you can't, there's not going to be, every song's going to be a zinger. So, that song was good. It's fast. This sounds like a fast song.
Music. Ready? Go! Fever!
it has good visuals. I love the character models are really pretty. Really clean, lots of animation. I mean, I know it's mostly like Flash, but it looks really good. I'm guessing it's Flash, but it looks really, really, really nice. I would love to be able to custom make my own like characters in this. Put my own songs. It'd be a lot of fun. That's a slow song. Not a big fan of slow songs. That's a really good.
Go!
Slow music's not my style. When it comes to rhythm games, slow songs aren't exactly my forte.
Un secret.
Full combo! みんなの声を聞かせて
I still praise this game. Like I said, it's one of the best music games. It's still getting updated. They have no intentions of stopping the updates, so I praise this game very highly. I gave this game a 9. Easy. I just don't like slow songs. I'm just not a big fan of slow songs. Slow songs just isn't my cup of tea.
Music. Ready? Go!
If only I could hear you. Yeah, sorry, like I said, I'm really far away from the mic, so I'm playing on my big screen TV. Sorry about that. Also, the music's kind of loud. I don't think the volume's set. It's at 50. Volume's only 50 right now. Turn it down. Turn down my sound. Sorry about that, dude.
Music. Ready?
Music's pretty loud on this game. What the fuck was that?
これがアイドル
What
の
the
パワー
fuck
だよ
was that? Wow, okay, that was weird. I never seen that before. It started flickering and I was like, the fuck? That's part of the song, I guess. That's new. Well, I was kind of entranced by it. I was like, okay, I wasn't even looking what I was doing. I just saw the screen flickering, but the game was glitching. I was like, no, that's part of the song. The song pack was okay. Not particularly this one's a damn good one. Yeah, I also like this. Yeah, these were good songs. This one was really solid. Let's tune this one.
通信調子なんくらいやり方誰も教えてくれないもうし名刺うっとうしい揺れるぶれる恋の少年だね人の噂も
kind of, I would say, a mediocre mix. Like, it didn't really resonate with me too much. The 5 new songs that the 6 new songs that they added. All right, man. I'll see you later, dude. You take care, dude. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be on. So I'm just looking through stuff right now. If anybody wants to talk for a little bit, I'm fine with that too. There's a Nino Cooney sale. Such a This was such a disappointing game. Like, I bought this shit and I was just like, oh man, like, look how cheap they are now. They're like $15. God, this fucking dropped in price. Like, I love the first one a lot. The first one's really good. Except I don't like the Pokemon rearing system. It gets a little boring. And then this one, the combat's better, but the fucking the 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 difficulty is like a joke. It's so fucking easy. I love how it looks. It's like got beautiful graphics, awesome. Like the voice acting's nice. The music's really good. But it's just like the gameplay, man. It's just not very thrilling. You play it and you're just like, oh man, like it's just not very thrilling to play. Like, it's the first one, like I said, it's got a better story. I will say the first one's got a much better story. But as far as like the second game, man, the story does not hold up very well. And the DLC was really disappointing. I didn't like these DLCs at all. I bought one of them and I was like, fuck, man, I wanted a refund it so bad. I mean, if the whole game was like $20 to come with everything, I'd be like, it's not a bad deal, I guess. But I wouldn't pay more than that. And the first game, like I said, is just a remastered of the PS3 version, which is, I mean, it does look a hell of a lot better. Basically 1080p instead of 720. It does look a lot nicer on PC. But yeah, this like these are good games. I mean, it's just don't expect a lot in the gameplay department on this one. Combat feels good, but it's not very satisfying to play. That's kind of like the feeling I got when I was playing it. I was like, man, like it feels empty. I like action combat games. It's just it just feels really shallow though. Like you play it and you're just like, eh. It doesn't feel good being good at it. It doesn't feel good fighting the extra stuff. It just doesn't feel very good. You don't really feel like you're accomplishing anything. Oh, yeah, let's go back to Dreadout too. I haven't done that. Been meaning to do that. Grr. What is on sale right now? I'm trying not to spend money on full price on games. I try to avoid it as much as possible. Unless it's something I really want. Most of the time, no, it's not. Rare I ever go out of my way to pay full price on a game unless I really want it. Most games, I'd rather just wait for sales because they're just not worth playing to me. Not worth spending all that ridiculous amount of money and then kind of like being done with it in one day and going, that was okay. That sadly happens a lot with me. I'll play a game and I'm like, I just give up on it because I'm not interested in it. I see one of my friends does that a lot too. What's his name? Gibbs. Good guy. I like him a lot. But he never follows through on any game he plays. I'll see him play a game and he never plays it again after like a couple times. Completely gives up on it. I'm like, damn. Must have not been very good if you kind of just quit after a day. Whereas me, if I'm interested in a game, shit, I'll fucking play it till the cows come home. I will commit to it really hard. Like I said, the games I need to finish right now. I want to beat No Straight Roads again on the highest difficulty. Get all the achievements. Get all the secrets, unlocks. That's gonna be a bitch and a half to do. The game is so fucking hard. And then I still gotta do my second playthrough of Dread Out for the true ending because I didn't get the real ending last time. Because there was no real ending until they did the update. So I need to do that. I need to beat. I still haven't beat Persona 4. I played Persona 4 Golden for like 20 something hours and I just gave up on it. I will say I don't like turn-based RPGs very much. Turn-based RPGs do bore me after a while. The repetitive nature of them. Like the combat just isn't very satisfying to me. Whereas I prefer something a little bit more action-based with more involvement, I guess. Turn-based is like, it has to be a really goddamn good turn-based game for me to get into it. Most turn-based games are really repetitive. Even though Persona, 4 Golden has an amazing story, and I love the characters, I love the music. It's just the turn-based combat gets annoying. It's just really fucking grindy. That's another thing I'm not a big fan of grinding. It's just, if you're gonna make me grind, it has to be fucking fun. It has to be hella fun. Where I actually want to play the game. When you're literally just going through the motions on a lot of turn-based stuff, it's more of a, it just feels like a staller for me. It just stalls the game. It's like, I gotta fucking kill these enemies a million times because I gotta get up to a certain level to fight the boss. It just doesn't feel like a lot of satisfaction with it. Whereas other games, the only games I ever liked that was kind of like turn-based that felt satisfying, it was like Grandia. Because Grandia has, I like the whole positioning thing where like the characters have to move to do their action. So it's more, I guess, dynamic. So you have to keep in count movement, turn speed, since it's kind of like I guess it's like the ATB system, but it's a little bit more dynamic. So things feel a lot more involved. Whereas, I don't know, normal turn-based is just, that whole Final Fantasy turn-based shit is just, I fall asleep sometimes playing that shit. Like, oh god, it's so repetitive. And it's not like it's very hard, you're just doing a lot of it. The only time it maybe becomes interesting is when it becomes the bosses. Then you actually have to do different stuff. But the actual normal combat doesn't interest me at all. I will say I'd rather play Final Fantasy VII Remake over Final Fantasy VII, the original. At least Remake's a lot more involved. I feel like I'm getting into the action. I just like the fact that I'm controlling my character from top to bottom rather than just hitting a button and taking my turn. The whole turn shit just, I don't know, it feels dated. It's just a dated mechanic that just doesn't work. There's some games that do it right. I think the Trail series is one of them that does, turn based really damn good. They're probably one of the finest examples of turn based. But even then, I'd prefer a good action RPG over a turn based RPG any day of the week. Turn based just doesn't cut it for me for the most part. Oh, yeah, I gotta play this too. I gotta try this out against the Wanderer. I haven't tried this out either. In most, I heard this game is pretty damn good. I played the demo. Really, it was pretty damn good. It's a little slow, but I do like the game. Let's see. Silk Song comes out. Still waiting on Pheromonium. Chris Tales, oh man, that game looks amazing. That's a good turn-based game. Chris Tales, I think, is going to be a good turn-based game. This game has got a lot of charm. I love the graphics and the story. The presentation looks amazing. I forgot that's coming out in November. I'm going to definitely be getting this. Let's see. Yeah, this is on sale. For Toho Bullet Hills. Oh yeah, Amnesia Rebirth, that comes out this year too. I forgot. I forgot this comes out. I was like, damn, that was 6 months ago when they announced this. I just realized, oh yeah, I love Amnesia. Amnesia was so good. Let's see. Still gotta play Trails, and it's such good reviews, and I really should sit down and play these games. Let's see. Ori, I need to come back to again. I beat it once, but I do want to come back with all the changes. Because the game's been updated so much. Yeah, this is half off. I've been meaning to try this game out. I never played the Seventh Guest games. I don't even know if these are any good, to be honest. Let's see. Toho. Why do I have Crisis? I'm never gonna play this game. Let's see. Right Memory, it comes out next year, I believe. Excellent game. From the demo I played. Yeah, Darkwood. Good deal. I want to play this Made of Skur. The first game, Medal of Madon or whatever it's called. That series of games. That was actually pretty fun. I played this with my friends, and we actually had a pretty good time with it. It was like a 2-3 hour game, but you play with your friends, and it's just a nice first experience. And it's just you're kind of like watching an interactive movie. So it's pretty neat. Let's see. this on my list. I'm never gonna play this piece of shit. Let's see. Yeah, Remothered, Broken Porcelain. I like the first Remothered. That was a pretty good game. I hope the second one gets better. And I got that, and that's coming out next month. Let's see. I've already played on Ravel. Ravel was a tearjerker. This game made me cry. Really, really sad story. Gotta play Da Vinci 2. First one's pretty good. Hoping the second one fixes a lot of the problems. I love puzzle games. Last Faith looks amazing. Demo, I want to play this. Of course, my Ease. Oh, my beloved Ease Monstrum Nox, man. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for this game. I want to play it so bad on Steam. Man, I'm gonna get it for PS4 because I want the collector's edition just to have it. But then I'm gonna play it again on Steam when it comes out like 5 months later. I do like Ease 9 a lot. Like, this game is so fucking good. Like, oh my god, it's such a gem of an RPG. Oh, the series in general is a gem. If you like action RPGs, this is the fine wine of action JRPGs. This is as good as it gets right here. It's like, oh, I can't wait. Comes out February 2nd for America for PS4. And I think they said it's coming out summer for. I think they said summer for PC. I think that's what they said. Yeah, summer 2021. So, no, I thought they were all going to come out the same time, but apparently it's going to be at least a 6-month delay, 5 to 6 months. Yeah, 5 to 6 month delay. So they probably want to come out to like July. I mean, I'm fine with it. I mean, I'm gonna play it on PS4, but I'd rather play it on PC, and I'd rather just have to buy the PC version of the collector's edition instead of buying the PS4 version. But there's no PC collector's edition, unfortunately. There's only a PS4 version. And we got our first glimpse of the English voice acting in the latest trailer. I think, yeah, the latest trailer I saw on the website, you get to hear April's voice in English. And they're pretty good. So I'm looking forward to the dub to see how good it is. And I can actually understand the story because I couldn't. I played it in Japanese and I couldn't understand a lick of shit what was going on. I was just guessing. I was like, oh, I think this is what it's about. So I will say I think we're going to get more. I'll be able to understand the backstory a lot more. And all the difference. There's a lot of voice acting in this game. There's a lot of side quests and shit. So there'll be lots to do. Yeah, this is probably one of my biggest games I'm looking forward to on 2021, hands down. Like, I am definitely looking forward to Ease 9. Supposedly they thought they were gonna make some big announcement about Ease, like or some new game they were talking about. They were gonna show up, but I didn't hear anything. Maybe they won't show it to the Japanese game show. I know Japan Game Show I think is this weekend or something. Coming up soon. This weekend or next weekend. I'm hoping they show off. Everybody's allegedly thinks it's gonna be the East 5 remake. That's what people are speculating. Oh yeah, this is coming out. This comes out next month too. Oh, Skyrim. I don't know how good this game is. I mean, it's like a DBZ game, so it could be good, but probably doubting it. So, because I don't really like arena fighters that much. They're usually pretty boring. Yeah, this game. Oh, yeah, this comes out 2 weeks. This looked interesting. Nevea. Like a black and white anime platformer. Looks really cute. This is a no name company. I've never heard of this company. It kind of reminds me of like a Nipponichi game. Looks like a more, I don't know if it's supposed to be choppy like that, but it's a different kind of choppy. Looks neat. Neat looking game. Music seems pretty good too. Oh, seems like it's control seems snappy. I like the spring. I've never heard of Alpha Rats. I've never heard of this company. Apparently they've made other games though. Never heard of these. Look at those sprite work. The fucking description. Wick is a 2D action platformer game. Combo, dodge, and find her. Wow, that is like so cut and dry. Oh man, it's gotta be a foreign company. It's just so straightforward. Okay, there's no information. This Steam's screwing up right now. Like showing anything. Oh well. I have to check that out. At least there's some games that at least I can check out in the meantime. Give me something to play while I'm waiting for next year, because next year is when all the big games come out for me. This year's kind of done for me. Mostly just a lot of minor titles that I'm not really hugely excited about. I'm just kind of like, oh yeah, I want to play it. But it's nothing like, oh my fucking god, I gotta play it. There's nothing really this year. Ever since like after May, it's been pretty dead. Oh yeah, this game, Tormented Souls. Supposed to be like Resident Evil. I mean, if that doesn't tell you it's Resident Evil, like, oh look, this same exact text and like quote. It's supposed to be like, you know, Resident Evil meets Silent Hill. I mean, Alone in the Dark. Sorry. Looks good. Like, I think I would like this if it plays good. keyword if it plays good. I mean, there's some Resident Evil clones out there just god awful. Make you just scream because it's like, holy shit, this is bad. This looks good. I mean, but again, I want to see the finished product before I make my judgment because I've played some pretty horse shit games where it's just like, yeah, this can kiss my ass. There's a lot of those, unfortunately. Sadly, there's just games in there that's just, yeah, like, you can do without. There's a lot of crap. Honestly, there's too much crap. There's way too much crap on the market. You gotta sift through so much shit just to get to the good games. But you'd be surprised what you find. You find a gem that just tickles your fancy, and then you're just like, oh my god, like where have you been all my life? And that's always a good thing. It's good to find. Oh man, this got bad reviews. Saw my friend playing this. Looks kind of cool. Part of the anime. Looks really faithful to the anime, but it is Bandai Namco. You like soccer games, I guess. Look cool though. I like just watching it. I wouldn't play it. Not into sports at all. Not a sports person. Last time I played a sports game was shit. Shit, probably Gran Turismo 3. Played Ridge Racer a lot. Ridge Racer was fun. But after a point, it gets boring. Racing games don't really do much for me. If I'm gonna race, I'd rather race a real car. Yeah, back 1 second. Oh. Sorry about that. Take a piss. I'm just gonna stay on probably for another 10 minutes. I'm gonna go to sleep. I was gonna play No Straight Roads, but I'll do it. I'll do it another time. Probably on Friday. Maybe Friday after I get off work. I'm starting to get tired. Let's chill for a little bit. Let's see if there's anything interesting on Imatsu, any information. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Nothing super major. Saw the Guilty Gear Strive backyard, developer's backyard. Basically just talked about a few minor things. They said the next big announcement will be in October. So I think the beginning of October, so next month. Get the next 1 or 2 character reveals and then some other information. Maybe they'll have information on the beta, the next beta. I'm hoping. I would like to play the beta for Christmas. That would be a nice Christmas present. Yeah, I'm just looking through the Gematsu and shit. There's really nothing. Yeah, it's pretty bone dry. there's really nothing major, like I said, as far as announcements. Like, nothing I see is worth a shit. Yeah. Mm. Toho game. Oh yeah, I still gotta play oh spell bubble, try to beat that other course, but I have a feeling I'm not going to. Just because it's so fucking hard. Like ridiculous amount of skill that you need to beat it. Computer just ass rapes you so bad. I still haven't played Detroit Become Human. On Two Souls. A lot of games I haven't played. There's games I have to play. It's just more being in the mood. I think that's the biggest problem with video games with me. Is I need to be in the mood to play something. Otherwise, I won't play it. But at the same time, I kind of try to branch myself out and just play different games just to do it. Because that's the only way you find out if you like something new. You gotta branch out a bit and try to discover new loves. And there is stuff out there that you can fall in love with. It's just a matter of finding what again tickles your funny bone. What is it that pushes you in that direction where you're like, oh man, I like this. It is a nice feeling though when you find something that you fall in love with. That is an amazing feeling when you get so passionate about something. I will say that No Straight Roads did that for me. I fell in love with that game hard. I was like, oh, this game is a fucking amazing. Like, why is nobody talking about this game? Disappointing, like get games that I love and they get mediocre ass reviews, and then I get games that people think is the best shit ever, and I play it and I think it's crap. Like it just doesn't do anything for me. Yeah, this came out last month. I picked my work gave me a copy of Marvel Avengers. I was like, I don't want this game. It's like Marvel Avengers. pass. That game, I have jack shit interest in. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a deck building game. I ain't gonna play this because I can't read it. I don't understand it. Oh, it's it's like a management game. Wouldn't care for that very much. Yeah, as far as Toho games, like I said, I got the one I want to play the most, and that's Toho Spell Level. I did hear they are releasing an English version for Asia. Yeah, physical copies of Asia Toho Spell Bubble. Yeah, it's coming out I think next month or this month. Will be. It says it will be all in English. Gonna have an English mode. Hope they. I hope they. I really hope that they fucking bring this game to PC. Like they really need to bring Total Spell Bubble to PC. Port it and make sure it's completely in English. I mean, just the text. It doesn't have to. The voice acting can stay in Japanese. I don't care about having Toho in English. I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but I know they're not going to spend that kind of money on that game just to put it in English. It's not worth their time. Oh yeah, I still gotta play Control too, but I'm waiting for my new video card before I play that game because my video card can't run it for shit. It's one of those games that's just not well optimized for older cards. Like it'll run, just not very well. I think the Radeon RX 580 for that game maybe get 30, 40 frames a second, which is like, ugh. I hate playing games that choppy. So used to playing games with 60 frames per second glory. I can't stand seeing it like under 60. 60 FPS or bust for me. Can't play games less than that. I know my card is with newer games, it's starting to show its age. Even Onirism, it does drop frames a little bit, I notice. In certain areas, I notice it's dropping to like 45, 50. I'm just like, ugh. Like, I want it to be smooth. I think I'm planning to get my graphics, my next graphics card is probably gonna be a $300 purchase. I just don't know what yet I'm gonna get. I'm hoping that the next 3000 series NVIDIA cards are actually cause the prices of the older video cards to drop significantly. Because I know the new 3070 Super, I believe that shit looks amazing for how cheap it is. $500 card that outperforms the current RTX 2080 Ti, which is insane. Like that to me is insanely good. You're paying $500 for a card that's on the current market is $1,200 retail. Can beat that card. I'm like, wow. I said that's impressive. Because shit, if I can snag myself like a 2070 Super, or even like a 2080 Super for like, if the prices cause those things to drop to like $300, $400, it's like, holy shit. Might have to end up getting one because that's just unreal for that level of performance. Because if I had a 2080 Super in my computer, shit, I'd be fucking good for the next probably 3-4 years minimum. Because that card will do anything with utter ease. What the hell are they changing? Oh, okay. Just minor bug fixes, nothing major. But yeah, I think that'll be my next goal, like for getting a new video card and then possibly updating my processor to the 3700X if it goes on sale. Keyword if. I'm gonna wait for the new 4000 series Ryzen's to come out, and then maybe that'll make the 3000 series Ryzen tank in price. And then I can grab one for really cheap, and then turn around and sell my 2700X to somebody else. That's usually how I do my updates. I always buy the previous gen. That way I have something that's fairly current, still very valuable and can be used for today's hardware. And then I don't have to pay too much for the upgrade. Because I know the 2700X is like, shit, it's worth about $200, and I got it for like $100 when I got it last year. But also the market wasn't as terrible as it is now, so maybe the prices won't be as good. Hoping I could snag like I said, a 3700X for like 150 or 160 if it goes on sale for like Black Friday. They said when they start moving out the old product to make room for the new one. That'd be the perfect time to buy a 3700X for really cheap. And like that shit could last me the next 5 years. And I could, like I said, sell my old one and get buy another motherboard and then maybe swap out the motherboard I have. I don't know yet on that one. I might just keep the one I have. I like my B350 motherboard. It does the job. It's more than adequate for what I need for. B450 motherboard would be nicer, but it's it's not something I really need. It's not gonna give me much of a performance boost to have me reinstall everything. The only good thing is I get a new warranty, but I was like, my current board works fine. I haven't had any issue. I've had it for going on almost on 3 years. If I can get 5 years out of it, I'd be happy. Yeah, I've had it for like 2.5 years. I've had the board. Well, in like 2018. I think it was that long ago. If I remember right. Yeah, because I bought the Ryzen 2700 last year, and then the year before I bought the 1800X. So yeah, I think it was 2.5 years ago I did it. So it's coming across the third year. I think it's already be out of warranty soon. Oh man. Okay. Oh, yawning. Getting tired. Today is Wednesday, so I don't know if I'm gonna stream after work tomorrow. If on Thursday. Might wait till Friday to do it. Hey, today is Wednesday, right? Wednesday, right? Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. So I gotta work till Friday, and then I was hoping we didn't have to have overtime on Friday, but it looks like we're still gonna do it. And then next week, I think we might have to still have to do mandatory extra hour a day, which I can deal with. I can deal with an extra hour. Just the 6 days is bothering me, just because I'm just like, ugh, getting tired. I just get tired. You get tired. You just run out of juice after a while. It's working 6 days all the time. It's like, yeah, paychecks are nice, but you don't want to do anything because by the time your 6th day, you got to run errands, do your stuff during the day, get stuff done, and then you only have a day off to chill, really, and then you're back to square one again, start of the next week, and then it's like, oh god, you don't want to do anything because I sleep till like I probably won't get up till like 1 o'clock tomorrow. I only got 3 hours to really do anything, and a lot of times I just do errands or do little chores I need to take care of, and then I don't feel like playing because of the heat. And I just go to work all night, and do the same thing. And like I said, the only time I can really sit down and relax is on Saturday. So, I just do my errands in the morning, take about 2-3 hours, go visit my mom. And after that, I just stay home for like 8-10 hours and just play games and just relax. And that's it. I can't do it anymore during the week. Ugh, I hate getting older. At least with 2 days off, I can have 2 days of just binging on games. Or hanging out with my friend and then binging out with games. But yeah, I will say it's a balance. Like having too much time is bad, and then having too little time is bad too, because then you can't do anything. And you need to have a little bit of each. You need a little bit of time to yourself, and then a little bit of time for work. If I worked probably 4 days a week, I'd probably be comfortable with that. Working like 4 8-hour days, having 3 days off. I think that I think that's the best balance of work to free time ratio. 5 days is workable, but still, it doesn't feel like it's enough time. And then 6 days is just too much. Like it's too much extreme. 6 days on top of the 9 to 10 hour days, that just drains you. Like the worst I'd ever have to work is 6 10-hour days, and that's just, oh god, those are the worst. You're in zombie mode. You can feel it when you're doing your work. You're just kind of just sitting at the computer, and you're just like, oh god, I just want to stop. So tired, and you're running on fumes. And then the day you get off, you sleep in because you're just tired. And like I said, you do your errands that you got to take care of that are important, and you chill out, veg during the night, play games or watch a movie or just relax, and then you get to do it again. Like it just feels like the weekend's just over before it even starts. That's the absolute worst, man. Like, hey, here's my set. Hey, I'm back at work again. Like, fuck. God, that just fucking sucks. Then next week is, oh yeah, it's next Monday is Labor Day, so we have that off. But then that also backfires on me because guess what that means? That's another day of work we don't get done, and that means the queue builds up. Then I'm gonna come back. It's like, why is there 1,500 tickets in the queue? And I'm like, oh look, we're getting mandatory 6 days overtime. Like, like fuck. And then we have to do that for at least 2 weeks, and then they go, okay, 1 hour a day, and then okay, back to normal. And then we get normalcy for maybe like a month, and then after that, it's big update for the game hits. And then it's so back to 6 days mandatory overtime. Like, oh god, after a point it just gets annoying. I mean, like I said, I love the money. The money's nice, you get a nice big fat check. But at the same time, you're sacrificing a lot of time. A lot of time you don't get to spend on yourself. Do the things you want to do. So that's the price of getting older and having responsibilities taken care of, rent and chores and, groceries, paying your bills, having to go, let's say your car broke down or house maintenance or something. It's just stuff you gotta take care of. It's not always fun in games. It's nice though when you get to, like just said, veg out and just do nothing, just be lazy. But then also being lazy too much all the time is also bad. I learned that from being unemployed. Unemployment's great for like a month or two, and after that you're like, oh god, I want to go back to work. You just run out of things to do. Eventually, you run out of side things to do. Like the only thing I can really do when I'm not working is like my eBay stuff. Clean up my room. It only takes me like the way how clean I have it now. It's like takes me an hour most to clean it up. That's really all I can do. Everything else is finished. Not much left to do. So it's one of those things of like, yeah, it's things you can do, but do you want to? Not really. I guess it's just what you want to do with your time. Again, I just, after being on unemployment 3 times already, and probably gonna happen a 4th time next year, because I know my current job is only gonna keep me for so long before they let me go. I mean, I'll get unemployment for probably a good year, which is nice. I won't have to work. But at the same time, man, being off work for a year is gonna drive me crazy. After a point, you just like, oh god, I want to go to work. I want to do something. Just to at least have a kind of like a normalcy in life. It's a good balance. With me working out and, well, not working out, but losing weight, which has been my biggest goal right now, is to get down to my normal weight, which my target goal is, my final goal is 220. If I can hit 220, that would be my ultimate goal. But I would be content with 240. If I hit 240, I think I'd be in great shape. I'd be feeling good. My health would be really good at that point. I have a lot more energy. I mean, I do sleep a lot better. I'm losing weight. I can sleep 7-8 hours and not wake up. Before, I used to toss and turn, and I wake up like every 2-3 hours because I just I just ate like crap and I felt like shit. Now I'm actually getting normal sleep and I don't feel tired during the day, which is nice. I don't feel like taking naps. So that is one good benefit to being physically active. You definitely get more energy. But I think the problem is with me is is finding things to do that are interesting to me. Because a lot of stuff isn't interesting to me, unfortunately. Used to be interested in things, not anymore. So that's the consequence of getting older. Your interests start to change or just wane away. It's just getting old. Being a 40-year-old gamer, I think that's a challenge in itself. And I don't think I'll ever quit video games. I think video games is in my blood till the day I die. I think I'm gonna die playing video games. You know, I'll probably be still playing video games 20 years from now. I don't think that's ever gonna change. You know, I might not play as much, but I don't think I'll ever put it aside to the point where it's like, oh yeah, I'm done with video games. I don't think that'll ever happen unless something tragic would have to happen for me to not play video games. Like, you know, like the industry just went to total shit and there's no reason to play video games anymore. That would be the only time I think I would ever. What's up, Sullivan? How you doing, man? We're just talking. I'm just shooting the shit right now. I'm about to go to sleep in about 10 minutes or so. Just trying to get myself tired. Can you hear me okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I just got off work about 2.5 hours ago. Played a little bit of Onirism and play the new Muse Dash update. I was gonna play no straight roads, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna probably do it Friday or Saturday. I'll play it. I'm gonna play that and play go back to Toe Spell Bubble and some other games. But a couple new games. We got Sea of Solitude, Unravel 2, about Control. What else did I get? I downloaded some other games too. I forgot what I downloaded. But can you hear me, Sullivan? I'm assuming you can. Okay, just making sure. Yeah, I was just talking about, you know, work's been busy right now. Like I said, I'm still working 6 days. I'm tired. I've been working 6 days for the past month. And I think it's hopefully going to end this week. Hopefully, but the only reason why I say it might not is because next week we have Monday off, and I know that's going to offset our work. So we technically have a 3-day weekend. So I think that's going to fuck everything up. So I wouldn't be surprised if that extra day that we don't have to work, you know, it's gonna back everything up again. So I wouldn't be surprised I come in, you know, Tuesday and it's gonna be like, oh god, the queue's huge. And then the boss would be like, hey, mandatory overtime, 6 days. I'm like, ah. You know, it's like, you know what I mean? It's just that sigh of, oh, like, ugh. Like, doing it all the time sucks, man. I think the longest we'd ever have to work 6 days of overtime was like almost 2 months. I think it was like 7 weeks straight of 6 days overtime. That was just brutal. We were working like, I think up to 60 hours at one point because it was that busy. Boss was like, "Yep, everybody's working 6 10-hour days. So can't work any less than that. Can't work any more than that because they won't. Because after 60 hours, it's double time. They don't want to pay double time. Because after 10 hours, they have to pay you double time. So after 40, it's time and a half, and then if you go over 60, it's double time. And they're like, nope, we're not paying you double time. Screw that. You're gonna get 60. That's the most you can get. So, but yeah, that's what it's been up to lately, dude. It's not much else. Just work. As I said, I love my fat checks. My checks are amazing. Like I said, last 3 checks have been delish. You know, definitely can buy a lot of things I want. And I mean, it's not like money's an issue. I have plenty of money. I could buy anything I want. To be honest, I could buy PS5, Xbox, new video card, new everything. I just don't like spending that kind of money unless I can, you know, do it smart. Because yeah, I know that's coming up. I was talking about earlier. I think that coming up this weekend or next weekend. I believe. I think it's this weekend or next weekend. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, there's hopefully some good shit. I'm hoping some good stuff gets announced. I'm hoping like some of my favorite companies like Falcom has some shit to show. I'm hoping like I know they're supposed to be showing like Resident Evil 8, a little bit more of that. Um, but yeah, I'm hoping some good stuff. I really hope there's some good stuff coming out. Because, like I said, this year is mostly just minor shit. Like I have games I want to play, but it's nothing like, oh my fucking god, I need to play. You know, it's like it's games like, oh, I do want to play that, but at the same time, it's not like, if I get it, I get it. You know, like there's nothing really this year I'm like aching to get my hands on. Everything that I want to play is next year. Like I said, next year is Resident Evil 8 for sure. Ys 9, Monstrum Nox, which is February, which I'm so happy it finally got a release date. Well, February 2nd, that will be the Ys 9 stream. I think that's when is that anyway? It's only 5 months away. It's not far. It's a Tuesday. Comes out Tuesday. So Tuesday, what I might do is like kind of a celebrational. I might take off a couple days from work just to do it. I mean, hell, I don't even know if I'll have a job by then. I could. No, Cyberpunk comes out this year, I believe. I'm not. I'm not like looking forward to Cyberpunk. Like Cyberpunk's not like the game. Like, oh my fucking god, I need it. I'm not one of those Cyberpunk people. You know, if it comes out, cool. But I'm not really dying to play it. You know. Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be. They should delay it if it's that much hell. It's not worth pushing it out there just to make it a piece of shit. So I would agree with that. Just delay the game. That would be smart. But yeah, the I'm not really looking forward to Cyberpunk all that much. I know a lot of people are like that's a big game for them. For me, it's not really that much. So the only game, like I said, that's coming soon that I'm betting the farm on is besides Ys 9, which is just a re-release, but it's in English, still means a lot to me. Is Resident Evil 8 and Guilty Gear Strive. That's really it for next year for me. I mean, there's other games, nothing like, oh my fucking god, I need it. Unless there's something else they announce it. It'd have to be something that just blow my fucking mind, or just, oh my god, it would make me so happy. Like, we're talking stuff that probably will never happen. Like, let me tell you, like, 3 big things I would love to see made, and it's never gonna happen. I would say, oh man, if Sega went out of the blue and say, oh yes, Skies of Arcadia 2, that'd fucking make me flip my lid. I would buy that instant. Or if, like I said, Arc System Works says, oh, we're making a Toho fighting game, anime fighter, but that would make me flip my lid. Uh, or if let's say, oh, if Grandia got a spiritual, got Grandia 4 is in development, that would make me flip my lid. You know, stuff like that. That would make me ultra excited because things I actually care about. But if it's just like, oh, it's a re-release of this game, or those it only goes so far with me. And there's a lot of mediocre games or games that come out that just don't are just big letdowns. Like I was trying to get excited about the Samurai Jack game, and look how that turned out. I hated it. I regret playing it. I was just like, this game sucks. But also at the same time, I got a hold of No Straight Roads, and I fell in love. I hated it. I couldn't stand Samurai Jack. It was such a mediocre ass game. Like, it's okay looking. Like, the music I didn't give a shit for. Like, if there was any music really in the game at all. The voice acting was cool. That was the only thing I liked about it, to be honest. It was just the voice acting. The voice acting was the best part of the game. And there wasn't even that much of it. It was just a mediocre ass beat 'em up. It didn't have a lot of substance to it. It didn't feel. I didn't like. I thought I was gonna like it, but then I realized like how linear it was. How the combat wasn't all that great. Wasn't that fun. It just didn't feel that interesting to play. As a game by itself, if you would have taken out all the Samurai Jack aesthetic about it, I would have been like, this is a mediocre ass game. It's just a better looking PS2 game. And I already knew. And if you play PS2, back then that was fine, but you play it now, it's like, you can be better than that. You can do a lot better than that. Very linear path. There's not much to do. Fights are really grindy just because they stall your progression. Just to see the next cutscene. And then, the boss fights weren't even that great anyway. So, I can't recommend it at all. I wouldn't even pay $20 for it. 10 at most. Like, that's how much the game to me feels like it's worth. So, I think the game is, it got an 8 and shit from a lot of magazines. Like, man, no. I gave that game a 6. That's me being nice. And I like Samurai Jack. That's the thing. I like Samurai Jack a lot. It's an awesome show. But the game, I'll pass. Good thing though, like I said, that came out of it. I got to play No Straight Roads, and I fell in love. And then that's funny. That game, which came around the same time as Samurai Jack, got bad reviews. Like, it's funny. I looked at the reviews for Samurai Jack, 8s and up to 8.5s. And I was saying, oh, this is the best Samurai Jack game. That's not saying much. And then I look at No Straight Roads, and most people giving it 6s and 7s. I'm like calling it mediocre, saying it's a the controls are terrible, the camera angles are terrible. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I couldn't believe like how many other reviewers are bagging on that game. Like, a lot of reviewers were saying, No Straight Road is really bad. I'm just like, wow, really? You guys think Samurai Jack is a better game than No Straight Roads? I was like, wow. I said, man, I don't shit. Like, I could not disagree with that anymore. Like, holy shit. Like, that to me is insulting that people think Samurai Jack's a better game. And I think the only reason why they like it is because it's Samurai Jack. Whereas No Straight Roads is a nobody. You know, it's a no name game, has no legacy behind it. So it's like they're easier to shoot it down. You know, if it was a well known game, I bet you'd be different. I think that's another thing too. You get games that people just immediately have bias towards because of the name. Like, oh, well, it's this game. Well, it's got to be good because it's this game. Like, if it's, like Street Fighter. Oh, it's a Street Fighter game. It's automatic best fighting game of the year because it's Street Fighter. Even if the game, did had a poor launch, had problems, it doesn't matter. Look at perfect example Street Fighter Five. It came out launch. Magazines were giving it like sevens, eights, saying it. Seven I think was a fair assessment. And that's coming from me. And then it gets fighting game of the year. I'm like, this game is terrible, like in terms of standards. And you give it fighting game of the year? Like, wow. That's the thing. I think that's a lot of people. These reviewers, like, they don't really play the game. They just wing it, you know? Because they have so many things that they have to review, so they're just trying to get through it as quick as possible. So I really think they don't play these games, that extensively. They just rush through it, and it's like almost like if the game's too hard, they don't want to. They don't want to bother. It's like, oh, this game requires effort. Oh, this game's done. It's bad. Like if it's not piss easy, they won't play it. And that's why I think another reason why people don't like no straight roads because it actually gets quite difficult. Especially when you put it on the higher difficulty, it gets really hard. And I think these players they play it and they go, "Oh, this game's stupid." I'm like, okay, it's yeah. I think there's a lot of people out there that don't, like I said, they're not real gamers. Like my review, like the way I do review, I'm very sincere. I like what I like and I play what I like, and I'll tell you if it's good or not. But even the games I do like, I still criticize. There's games that you love, I feel like you should criticize. Nothing's perfect. I'm not biased, where I'm like, oh, this game's perfect in every way. Like, no, every game's got problems. Now I'll gladly note it. I will never deny that the game has a problem. Even E's 9, and that's as high as the game that I gave that. I gave it an 8.5, which is high for me. But even then, I saw the problems with it. I was like, oh god, it runs like shit. Like this slowdown's unacceptable. They fixed it in the updates, but it's one of those things of like I'm not gonna let that slide. And then there's games that again they get so much praise just because of it's got this legacy behind it. Like I don't know when what do you call it came out Indivisible. Everybody and their mom was like saying, "Oh my god, this game's amazing," giving it eights and nines. And then I go and play it, and I give it a 7, and I'm like, "Oh god, this game falls apart." Like, you can tell it's not finished. It's an incomplete game. Like it's decent, but it's not like, "Oh my fucking god," like people making it seem like. And then the people even admitted that to me. They were telling me, "Thank you, somebody with a hint of criticism for this shit, saying it's not perfect," and it's not. It's not perfect. It's got problems. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 was pretty mediocre. Like I had some people at work that love Kingdom Hearts to death. Like it's their favorite RPG, and even then, even they said it was mediocre. Saying it's like, yeah, this game's kind of whack. It's just whatever. They played it and they're like, yeah, I like the originals better. But again, it's because it has legacy, because it's Kingdom Hearts, or because it's Street Fighter, or because it's Marvel vs. Capcom, or because it's, Call of Duty. It automatically gets a pass because it's those games. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't hold the game on its own merits. It just holds its game because of the name, because of the history behind it. So as long as you put said name on said game, it'll always be at least this high a score because it's that game. Which I think is a shitty way to look at see games to review games in that light, because you're giving automatically you're already having bias. You're already saying the game's good just because of its name. I mean, even though it could be really shitty. But nope, they don't see it that way. I mean, you could tell in certain games, or certain reviewers are very highly. Um, you can see the bias. It's very obvious to spot it. I mean, look at me. Even like, I love Ease. I love Guilty Gear, and I was super critical about, like, there's some Ease games I don't like at all. Like, I don't like Ease 6. I thought that game was pretty whack. I played it. I mean, it's whatever, but I won't ever play it again. Um, and then look at Guilty Gear Strive. I was having major doubts about that game. I was not too happy, but I'm glad they're changing it. I'm trying to give it a chance because I do love Guilty Gear to death. But even then, I'm not going to just be a blind follower. You can't just make. I'm not stupid. I can actually think for myself. I'm not afraid to think for myself. You're not gonna just make me blindly follow something just because of its namesake. Look at the new Marvel's game. I'm everybody and their mom's Marvel Avengers. It must be good because it's Marvel. Of all I know, that game's fucking garbage. I mean, my friend's playing it right now, and he said it's mediocre. And that's probably the. It does. It does look generic. It's just got the Marvel coated paint because it's Marvel. People are going to play it because it's Marvel. Marvel sell the name sells copy. The name sells copies. I mean, it's just a given. There's people probably already ready to spend thousands of dollars on the DLC and all the fucking packs and bullshit in the game just because, oh my god, it's Marvel. I want to be the best Marvel player. Like, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna play a mediocre game, I guess. But again, a lot of people are shallow-minded like that. That only see a name. They just see familiarity. There's people that, like, you gotta understand, they're brand loyalists. They will only buy something if it's a certain brand. Like, I'm not like that. I'm not brand loyalist. I give anything a chance. I mean, how else are you gonna know you like something if you don't check it out? If you don't try it out, you'll never know. You gotta open your mind. Not be so. Not be. Don't stay in your little shell. But most people can't do that because it's just. I guess it. I don't know. I think they don't like the risk involved. They don't like the fact that, oh, what if I get criticized if I like this, or what if what if nobody plays this game? And I know some people they don't like playing different games because the fact that there's no audience for it, so they don't feel like they fit in. I will say that, especially with competitive games. I mean, you're not going to play a game that nobody plays if you're competitive because no one's going to play that game. There's no one for you to be competitive with. So obviously, if let's say you like first-person shooters, you obviously know, oh, I need to play Call of Duty if I want to play a lot of people. And that's what people care about. so they go where the crowd is. Yeah, I'm not like that. I don't go where the crowd is. I don't care about the crowd. I go what I like. You know, hell, the fighting games I choose have the lowest crowds. Like nobody plays those games. It's just a very fucking few. You know, the few hundred people or so, or whatever, play my game, and that's fine. You know, I like it. It's a shame and nobody plays it, but whatever. I still love the game, and I don't even think good netcode could save it. It's just a game that just doesn't get attention. That's fine. You know, just yeah, I won't enjoy it very long because I want to have people to play with, but I'm at the same time, I'm not gonna go running over to Street Fighter because a million people play it all the time. Because I don't like Street Fighter, so why am I gonna play it? Just because everybody else plays it doesn't mean I play it. It's probably another reason why I like single player games because I don't have to worry about the aspect of being other people playing it. I can still enjoy it without having another person. Whereas multiplayer, you need other people. So you have no choice but to play a game that's lively and active. That's why I think a lot of people that I know play single player games now. Because again, you can play it on your time, whenever you want, and you don't need anybody else to play it. So that's why I play mostly a lot of single player games. Just not into the competitive scene anymore. Fighting games are like the only thing I like being competitive with, and even then, my interest in it has just waned drastically just because there's nothing out. There's nothing fighting game wise. There is nothing I'm excited about except Strive. That's it. There's nothing. There's jack fucking shit. Like fighting games are like so low on my priority list right now. Even my other friends say the same thing. They just stop playing them altogether. It's just like there's nothing. There's nothing. There's jack fucking shit for fighting games. Especially anime fighters, which I think are going to be dead. I think honestly we're closing that chapter on that genre of fighting games. I don't think we're ever going to see any other anime fighters after Guilty Gear. From what it looks like, there is nothing on the horizon. That kills it for me because those are the games I like the most for fighters. But those are going to be coming to a close. I'm hoping. I know this is a long shot, but I'm hoping Team Arcana's got something in store for us. Because I know my friend even was telling me, yeah, this is after Million Arthur Arcana Blood, which was back in 2017. They finished it in 2018. They just ported it. There hasn't been anything from them, and he even says like usually they make something every 3 to 4 years, and it's coming across the third year already. So I'm hoping Team Arcana's got something in store. Because even my friend said, yeah, they need to pay the bills somehow. I'm like, yeah, you're right. You gotta pay the bills. You gotta bring something out. So I'm hoping they have something in store for fighting games. Something, maybe another IP they obtain to do a crossover fighting game or something, or maybe they'll make a new Arcana Heart, but actually new sprites. I'd be fine with that. Or another, like I said, another crossover game. Maybe they'll work with another IP. I don't know what they would work with. Give me Toho, man. I want a Toho anime fighter by Team Arcana. That'd be fucking sweet. I'd play that in a heartbeat. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I think Toho fighters. What I'm asking for is just something that's just never gonna happen. I could see maybe Toho characters being a guest fighter in another game, but I don't even think cross tag battle, which I don't give a shit about that game. Even if it had even if Cross Tag Battle got Toho characters, I'll be like, hey, I don't get Cross Tag Battle. I don't want to play that shit. And I personally think Cross Tag Battle's done with. I don't even think they're gonna finish it. I think they're pretty much done with that game. They're pretty much all right. Yeah, we're finished with this game. This game's dead. Like, yep. Don't know. Don't care. Game could die of all I care. Mediocre ass fighting game that doesn't deserve my attention. But anywho's, it's already almost 6 o'clock, so. Yeah, here guys, so I'm getting sleepy. So thanks for watching, everybody. Sullivan, if you're probably gone already, but it's whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit the sack. So, like I said, I probably won't be on till probably Friday. So it's Wednesday. Like I said, if I'm not on after work tonight, I probably won't be on until after Friday. Friday night, I'll probably play something. Go back to we'll figure out something. This Friday, I don't think I don't think I have anything to do on Saturday. Then I'm off Saturday. I gotta work Sunday. I'm off Monday. Then I gotta go back Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then I got Saturday off, and then I'm back to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I don't know my schedule just yet. I probably won't find out till next week. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure the overtime is gonna. It might continue till next week just because of the day off. I have a feeling it's gonna throw everything into fucking whack. Because I know I'm gonna come back and be like, oh boy, look at all this work that we gotta do, and then it's gonna set us back, and we're already low on people. I think a bunch of people quit, so it's causing more work for us, which sucks. So, but it is what it is. I mean, grateful I got money coming in. I got reliable work coming in, and all the overtime is really nice. So, making at least $100 to $300, $100 to $250 a week extra on my checks, which is pretty damn big amount of money. That's an extra grand a month that I'm making just because of overtime. $1,000, man. $1,000 can buy a lot of stuff. So, anyways, guys, I will see you guys later. You guys have a good one. Take care. Peace out.